Welcome to Pattaya Info, your fast, fearless, and trusted source for everything happening across Pattaya, Chonburi, and beyond. Take a breath, stay with us, and let's dive straight into today's biggest stories making headlines right now. This morning, a shocking accident shook the streets of Pattaya. A 46-year-old pickup truck driver lost his life in a brutal head-on collision with a luxury van driven by a Chinese national on motorway Route 7 near Siren House Village in Nong Pru. The crash happened around 9:30 a.m. and left debris scattered across both lanes, creating chaos and traffic delays. Police Lieutenant Colonel Jurasak Ipeng from Nong Pru Police Station, along with emergency volunteers, rushed to the site. What they found was devastating. A bronze-silver Toyota Mighty X pickup completely destroyed at the front after slamming directly into a white Toyota Alphard. The pickup driver, identified as Mr. Panampan Marichan, was tragically thrown from his seat and found partially under the van. Rescue workers confirmed he was already deceased, suffering severe head and chest injuries. Authorities say the impact was so powerful that the pickup was torn open, sending metal pieces flying across the road. The Alphard driver, a 65-year-old Chinese man named Yu Bo, stayed at the scene, visibly shaken but unharmed. A female passenger, who asked to remain anonymous, told reporters, "We were turning left toward Nong Plalai when suddenly the pickup came at full speed and hit us head-on. The sound was like an explosion." Police spent hours collecting evidence and speaking with witnesses. Mr. Yu was taken to the station for questioning as investigators review nearby CCTV footage to piece together exactly what happened. Charges, if any, will follow once the full investigation is complete. A tragic reminder that a single second on the road can change everything. Meanwhile, in the south of Thailand, a rescue mission of remarkable scale is now underway. A team of trained volunteers from the Sawang Prateep Sriracha Rescue Foundation has traveled hundreds of kilometers to reach flood-ravaged Hat Yai in Songkhla province. Local authorities say this is the worst flood to hit Hat Yai in over 300 years. Entire neighborhoods are submerged, streets have turned into rivers, and thousands are trapped inside their homes with no power, no food, and no way to escape. At 7:30 p.m. last night, more than 20 Sriracha rescue volunteers set off in a convoy carrying flat-bottom boats and jet skis loaded with drinking water, food, and medical supplies. They were personally sent off by Foundation President Chatri Kamjorn Kijakarn and his team, who reminded the volunteers to stay alert and prioritize safety above all else. Rescue leader Manak Untakultong said before departure, "Many elderly people and bedridden patients are still trapped in their homes. Our mission is to reach them before the water rises any higher." As dawn broke, the Sriracha team arrived in Hat Yai and began operations side by side with local authorities and other foundations. Videos from the area show strong currents sweeping through residential zones, while rescue boats navigate flooded markets and rooftops barely visible above water. Meteorologists warn heavy rainfall could continue for several more days, prolonging the crisis. But for now, these brave volunteers from Chonburi are giving everything to help their southern neighbors survive. Back in Pattaya, preparations for the high season are in full swing. City and tourism officials held a high-level safety meeting at the Siam Bayshore Resort Hotel to strengthen security and readiness ahead of the tourist surge. Presiding over the meeting was Police Lieutenant General Saksirot Phukam, commander of the Tourist Police Division, joined by senior officers from Immigration, the Marine Department, and Pattaya City Administration. The meeting brought together top law enforcement, local leaders, and private sector representatives, all focused on one goal: keeping tourists safe and Pattaya's image strong. The Marine Department unveiled new technology for real-time boat tracking at Bali High Pier. This system connects analog and digital radios, covering over 10 kilometers of coastline, and displays every vessel's position live on screen to ensure safer navigation and better port management. At the same time, Banglamung District announced a tougher crackdown on drug use inside entertainment venues. Under the new rule, if 20% or more of tested staff or customers are found positive, that venue faces an immediate 7-day closure. The aim? To curb drug-related problems and maintain confidence among international tourists. Private business owners also proposed using social media campaigns and language-specific apps to reach foreign visitors directly with clear safety information. General Saxirot emphasized that this year's safety strategy will be unified under one command system for faster coordination and more visible patrols across tourist areas. He added, Pattaya must not only be fun, it must also be safe. As arrivals climb and hotels fill up, city officials hope these combined measures will make this high season one of the smoothest and safest in years. And finally, police in Pattaya have dismantled a major mule-account recruitment network in a dramatic late-night raid. 9 suspects, including recruiters and accomplices, were arrested in a sting operation carried out by Tourist Police Division 2 and regional investigators. Authorities say the group had been posting fake job ads on Facebook, promising 3,000 to 4,000 baht to anyone willing to open a bank account for so-called financial services. In reality, those accounts were being used to move money for online scams and cybercrime gangs. An undercover agent contacted the group through Line and was told to meet at a short-stay hotel in South Pattaya. After several location changes to avoid police surveillance, the suspect finally arrived, handed over cash, and began guiding the agent through the process of opening a new account. That's when the signal was given. Officers stormed the hotel, arresting 3 recruiters who tried to escape and discovering 6 more people in a nearby room openly using methamphetamine. Drug paraphernalia and several packets of yaba were seized at the scene. All 9 suspects were taken to Pattaya Police Station for further questioning. Investigators believe the group is connected to a larger call center operation that launders illegal funds through mule accounts across Thailand. Tourist Police Commander Saxirot Phukam has ordered nationwide raids against these financial conduits, calling mule accounts the veins of online crime. Officials say this operation is part of a broader crackdown aimed at protecting locals and tourists from the growing wave of cyber fraud. And that brings us to the end of today's major headlines from Pattaya Info. If you found this update informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest news from across Pattaya, Sriracha, and Thailand's eastern region. Thank you for watching and for staying informed with Pattaya Info. We'll see you in the next report.